All right, good morning. It is Wednesday, January 29th. We are getting towards the end of January, which is kind of interesting. It's amazing how time flies when we're having fun, right? So we're doing something a little bit different today. Well, we're starting out doing it the same. We're having a cup of coffee. But we're jumping into Battle Royale quads as a solo. Let's see how this works out. We're thinking that all of the sweaty players are in Battle Royale solos doing their cheating thing. And maybe if we jump into quads, we'll have a better shot at it. We'll see. There will be less total teams, same player count, but they'll be running in groups of 4, so it should be easier to keep up with who's who and what's what. We'll see. We don't know. Oh, Grant, good morning. How are we doing? Feels extra early today for some reason. I don't know why. I think I slept pretty good. All right, so Battle Royale quads should be should have a lot more random teams in it. There will be a few squads of 4 running together, but at this hour, trying to get 4 people in your group together is probably not an easy thing. So I would guess it's mostly randoms. We'll see. And we should be able to tell pretty much in pregame how it's gonna shake out. Butter, good morning, welcome in. FedEx and Body Parts, good morning. Underwhelming update to say the least. Very pathetic. Yeah, I didn't see anything that really said, wow, this is good. The Battle Pass, we've slowly been working off on page 1. But yeah, it's going to take a long time to work this Battle Pass. They really slowed down the progression. Each cell seems to take a lot more than it used to, even with the XP tokens. And I have tons of XP tokens. I have 25 1-hour tokens. So yeah, we'll definitely get it done. It's just a matter of how long is it going to take. Might as well burn an XP token, right? Chris Ruiz, good morning. Here for my morning entertainment while I get ready for work. There you go. Jerkins, good morning. And C-Tuck, good morning. Yeah, it may not even find a Battle Royale quads game. Still searching for a match, 200 milliseconds. So, yeah, that's not good. I don't think there's enough people playing this game to fill the lobbies anymore. Hampton, good morning. All right, it did find something. It had to scour the entire world, but it came up with something. Aeneas, Aeneas, good morning. Man, I never can pronounce your name. I see it, I see the letters, and I always want to add an L in there, like I don't know why. I guess it has an L in it. Aeneas. I don't know how to pronounce it. We'll call you 67. That's pretty close. Yeah, so what did I get done yesterday? Not much. I mean, I had the afternoon stream when the update came out. Um, Played a little bit of multiplayer to check that out. It was the same. I didn't notice anything different. Um, Jumped into Battle Royale Boot Camp or Warzone Boot Camp with Kenzie and Pug. Played a few games there. I think we ended up with one solo win before we started playing with those guys. Papa Grizzly Bear, good morning. Yeah, I mean, it's a little too early to know if it's going to be a good day, but most days are good days. Very few things rattle me in the day, so that's good. I did have one of my neighbors come over yesterday afternoon and hang out. We made the rounds of the property, checked out the gold mine, checked out the blacksmith shop, the wood turning shop. He had never been here, so we just made the runs around the property. You
Oh, nice.
still have snow on the ground. No, everything melted off. It was up in the mid 50s yesterday afternoon. There's still some little piles by intersections and stuff, but nothing you could sled on for sure. So our snow is pretty much gone. And I think the next thing we're going to get is rain. Hamptons, I heard the XM4 is still where it's at. Yeah, that's what I've been testing. I built up a Model L, and it just does not do it for me still. Okay, well, we know how this is going to go. Not good at all. Yeah, if you can't kill anybody in pre-zone, there's going to be a problem during the main game. But let's give it a shot. All right. I think we're going to go late. Let everybody sort themselves out. They said they fixed the contracts. So we're going to go for this guy right here. Loot up, see if we get our loadout. Might be a little far out of circle. But we're going to do it anyway. Still 80 people in the chopper, 70, 60, 50, 40, still 40 people in the chopper. Wow. We have a team with us. Thought we saw a guy over here. We're not going to pick up that SVD. Nothing good could come out of that. And we have to be careful. Everybody we shoot at is going to be a team of 4. Oh, he ran out the back. All right, forget him. Gonna have to make this quick. All right, let's go ahead and get circle. We're gonna have gas coming really quick. I was thinking of grabbing that truck. And I'm hoping we're gonna see teams of 4 running by and not just solos, so that should be good. Fridge to wheel, good morning. Hope all is good. They fixed nothing. 61 bugs and there's more. Yeah, I started reading down the bug list and I didn't see anything there that said, wow, I recognize that bug and I'm glad they fixed it. They said they fixed the parachute noise, but I don't think so. I would have rather that come to the inside. All right, where'd my box go? Still not happy with the KSV, but I heard the KSV got a little bit of a buff, so maybe it's not as bad as it was. I'm seeing Proxchat messages on my screen, but I don't know that that means much.
Be advised, there's an enemy squad gunning for you.
All right, we are hunted. That's awesome. We haven't had any snow in Wisconsin. It was 50 yesterday. Yeah, I got below freezing at night a little bit. I mean, we're getting down in the high 20s at night, but not enough to, you know, stay frozen. In fact, I went to the blacksmith shop yesterday to do some work, and the my water quench bucket was not fully frozen, which is kind of the way I would know that it's not as cold, I guess. I was there a few days ago and I actually had to take some fresh water because it was just a solid block of ice. But we still have some areas that are in the shade all day, and those places are all pretty much fully froze.
Friendly loadout on the way.
Up the thing, up the ladder, up the ladder, up the ladder. All right.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Not digging these long rotations.
Got an extra valuable opportunity. Don't miss your shot.
I'm not liking that we are on the hard side of the circle, the long side of the circle. Means every rotation we have like 400 meters to go. It's okay though. We'll keep doing what we're doing and hope for the best. So I don't get the crossplay thing. I read more about it, and it only applies to ranked. So if you want to be higher ranked, you have to play Xbox and only play on Xbox with it, which is should be easier lobbies. And I don't know how you could consider yourself, you know, a top 250 in ranked or whatever if you're only playing some people. You're not going to play everybody. I'm just going to play people with the worst console out there and hope for the best. The Tonto does look different. I don't know. Fire rate is still bad. We're not going to worry about that. All right, well. Again, a whole bunch of nothing going on here. I want to go ahead and make the move over to that dome building now before another squad gets that direction. I'm just assuming that's the right way to go. Also, I would think that squads would post up in this dome building just because it's easier to tell your squad mates where to go. So maybe we won't push that. Maybe we'll just keep pushing these outbuildings. I am expecting that we're going to see a squad of 4 posted up inside a building soon. Do we go with the Jackal? I think we do. Oh, I don't like those iron sights. I don't like those iron sights either. All right. JLay console, not just Xbox, so PS5 and Xbox. There's an option that you can actually set it to only play with your. You can set it to play with all consoles, or you can set it to play with just your console. So yeah, Xbox players can just play with Xbox, PS5 can just play with PS5, or they could they could play with all consoles. So yeah, there's options there. Tempered is good.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
And I am not liking the length of rotations here. Almost to the point we're going to take this car. Assuming we can stay underneath this guy's eyesight. We're gonna swap this thing out for a better car. So I'm scanning the horizon for teams of 4. And I probably should be looking more just for anything. But teams of 4 usually look like a herd of ants marching across the field. Let's get to some cover over here real quick. All right, I don't think we push any further than this building. Let's get upstairs, check it out. I don't know what happened to my munitions box. Pretty sure we just saw someone running across the top of that hill. We are being tracked. Well, at least we're going to get some activity soon. Good or bad. Can't see nothing. Jesse, good morning. How we doing? Jaylay, in ranked, it's all console only, I believe. You'd never get a full 120 lobby with just one type of console. Queue times would be 30 minutes or more. Yeah, it has the option though. I can't imagine the queue times would be good even if you do any. I don't know. It just seems bad. If you're gonna orphan PC, the game's not gonna stick around too long. And it's just kind of petty to say, well, you can be top 250 or ranked if you're not going to play with everybody. I'm just going to cherry pick who I want to play with. All right, well, we're just going to run across out here in the open. Again, not a lot going on right here. I don't know of a way to get on this roof. There's no ladder. We do have gunfire back here across the circle. don't know.
Hostile UAV in the area.
So they also said they were going to take away buyback's final circle, and I don't know how that's going to work.
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
Our hunted guy is not too serious about catching us.
Moving. Thruster.
Definitely starting to close in, so we got to get it on our game here.
Solid work evading the enemy. You're clear for now.
This guy's still posted up over there somewhere. Can't really tell where he is. I think he's in that window, but I can't really tell. The render distance seems worse. I know that's hard to believe because it was pretty bad to start with. Not a lot for us to do here. We could move to the big building. We'll have the buy station there, but I don't think it's going to end there. You know, looking at this circle, well, let's see where it jumps to real quick. It's definitely jumping away where we needed to be.
Gulag's closed until further notice.
All right, we are not going to go straight into the buy station. We're going to do a little run around here, get over this double building.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Up for it, I can kind of watch it. Two drop next to it. There's no.
Hold up,
no,
somebody
no.
here, somebody here, somebody here, somebody here.
25 remain. Solid work so far.
Hold on.
Is inbound.
Trying to get these people chasing me, but I don't think they're going to.
Be advised, an enemy squad is tracking your location.
Yeah, that went about like we expected it would. You run into a squad of 4 people sitting in a building. That's not good. Ghost Ops, unless you have a portable buy station, all buy stations close at final circle if they're in the gas. Decons don't happen close buy stations. I don't know what a decon is. I know that I saw something that you can decontaminate a buy station and use it, but I don't think that that's a thing. I've never seen anybody do that. All right, so Battle Royale quads as a solo didn't work out very well. We're just going to jump into boot camp and do our normal thing because everything else still kind of sucks. I didn't hear any parachutes in that game. So that could just mean that nobody landed next to us. Luckily, we still have a full cup of coffee. Yeah, I think we were running way too much that last circle. We should have picked a spot, slowed down. Once we heard footsteps inside that hangar, trying to shoot somebody there was a bad idea. We should have just played for last circle and let everybody else thin themselves out. Hopefully not be that guy. King Coconut, good morning. Welcome in. Yeah, so I don't know anything about ranked. I don't know anything about how I don't even know if there's I don't even know where you would change who you can play with. I mean, is it on controller? I guess not. I guess it's probably only an option in the console games anyway. I don't know. We're not going to worry about it. PC doesn't have the option to block console. It'd be nice if you could say, oh, I only want to play with mouse and keyboard people, just to see if that's an issue. But it'd probably take forever to get a lobby of just keyboard mouse. And the people you did get would probably be pretty good, I would think. Doesn't much matter, does it? We're going to play the game no matter what, even though it's kind of a dumpster fire still. Yeah, as far as new bugs, the only thing I really noticed was in boot camp, there is no flight line for the helicopter coming in. So you have no idea which contracts to pick on the way in. That could be by design. Maybe they didn't want people to plan ahead. Maybe they just want you to jump in the middle and go for it. There's somebody with kick in his clan tag. I didn't know kick was still a thing. I thought it turned into just a gambling site. Maybe not. All right. Yeah, so no flight line on the chopper, so we have no idea which way we're going. You can kind of tell. You have to kind of... There, now we can see where we're going. We're just going to jump out. So yeah, you have no idea where to mark a contract because you don't know where you're going to end up.
You're the target of a most wanted contract. Eliminate threats and secure supply caches to close it.
All right, really didn't want to be right on the edge. A Craig C. Haven't seen ground loot Craig C in a long time. This thing has like 8,000 bullets in it. Gonna get rid of this Craig C or this GPMX double wide, whatever it is. We should probably shoot the Craig C. It's got quite a bit of it's got a lot of rise to the muzzle on that thing. All right, what we didn't do is pick an area with a buy station. The buy station here is in the gas already. How about the Cypher? Ooh, kind of a little bit slow fire rate. Wasn't horrible though. It didn't have a large jump to it.
Bounty contract on you is closed. Your squad mates are redeploying. Enemies are dropping into the area.
All right, kind of didn't want my thing up on the roof, but guess it is what it is. But yeah, I think we're still having more fun in this game mode than trying to struggle in something else. So we're a little light on cash still.
An enemy squad is hunting you. Stay sharp.
Yeah, XM4 is still good-ish. I don't have any bad things to say about it. It has a little bit more horizontal recoil than it used to have. but not horrible. They did not add buy state or loadouts to all the buy stations in this game mode. Someone said they did, but obviously that's not the case. We just saw one that didn't have it. Just heard somebody. Or it's my footsteps echoing. We are double red on our hunted thing. Tempered is good. We're triple red. All right, we need more ammo. I know we have an ammo box, but rather not use it if we don't have to. Another satchel is always good. Just out for a leisurely stroll. Hit this gas station really quick. Got a guy behind gas station.
The enemy lost track of you. Good work down there. Gas is closing in. Get to the new contract worth more than usual, so get it done, soldier.
Need some ammo. There's some ammo. So let's go ahead and drop this one. All right. Well, that should have went bad. I thought we had one of those vests to give us all the armor or ammo. I guess not.
Most wanted target eliminated. Airdrop reward is inbound. Losing ground. Enemy UAV is online.
All right. What else do we need? UAV.
Requesting recon flyover.
One in the pocket to go. Let's get the high ground. Got a team of 4 coming up on our right side. Team of 4 straight in front of us. Gonna go underground. Probably a bad move.
Hostile UAV in the area.
That was not good. Not good at all.
Keep your head up and return to base for debrief.
Ghost Offs, yeah, they're still kicking around. All right, I played Battle Royale solo last night and it felt pretty good. 10 kills, third place. Well, that's good. I mean, 10 kills in a Battle Royale solo should kind of get you in the final circle. So third place sounds about right. I don't know. Let's go try Battle Royale solo. We haven't really played that. Just see what it's all about. All right, cue ball. Good morning. Did anyone really expect anything to change? No, not really. I mean, they did have a whole laundry list of things they said they fixed, but I didn't see hardly anything that looks different-ish. And I don't know why you can't see the notes here in the game. Seems like the patch notes would pop up, or at least give you an option to see them. So here's what was fixed. It doesn't really matter. Barrack, or not Barrack, sorry, that's not where we want to be. We want to be Battle Pass. How are we making out on Battle Pass? We're finally on page 2, so we are making some progress. Page 3 is nothing. Nothing. What is that? Don't regret. So you have to get to page 9 before you get any COD points, and you only get 100 COD points. I bet they're going to change the Battle Pass so you don't get enough 100 COD points. 100. Another 100. All right, so there's not going to be enough COD points to get your next Battle Pass. I mean, we have 100 here, so we didn't have any on the first page. So 100, nothing. 200, nothing. 300, 400, 500, 600, 7, 8, 900. So you only get 900 COD points in this season, but every battle pass is at least 1100 COD points. So this is the first season that you're not going to get enough COD points to buy the next battle pass. That's pretty interesting. Parlay J, any luck in the gold mine lately? I was down in the gold mine yesterday. I had a friend come over, but we just went in there just to look around a little bit. I haven't been digging since it's been cold, so probably since middle December, we haven't done a lot of gold mining. The biggest problem is the shaker table, water buckets at the top are all frozen solid. So even if you dig any ore out, you can't really process it. And you'll just end up with a big pile of gold ore that needs to be processed in the spring anyway. So I might go down to the gold mine, do some quality of life stuff. Maybe put another blower motor on the air supply. I think we're getting almost to the limits of how much the blower motor I have can push air. I need to extend the electrical another 8 feet or so into the new area that we've been digging, and probably also extend the train track a little bit further so I don't have to carry the soil as much whenever we're mucking it out. Is the premium audio pack still available? I didn't even look at audio. It's, let's see, enhanced headphones. I have it turned off. I guess if you go on, yeah, you can still get the immersive audio if you're so inclined to that. Tex 4, what is up? Welcome in. Esquire, good morning. Hope you're well. Love watching your morning streams while I build my Legos. Esquire, thank you for that. All right, so based on Ghost Ops recommendation, we're going to jump into Battle Royale solos and see how far we can get into this. We tried Battle Royale quads, running it as a solo, and the first quad team we ran into inside a building didn't go well. But yeah, I think for wintertime activities, the blacksmith shop's been a lot of fun. I've been doing some other garage stuff. Got some work done on the mini truck the other day. I got the battery replaced, and it all works well. So that's good. It was getting a little hard to start on cold mornings, and it just felt like the battery was going bad on it.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Yes, little bit of horizontal jump on this thing now, but still isn't bad.
This is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been
So the battery I put in the mini truck did not have the same terminals on it that the other battery had. The battery was like 9 years old, so it was definitely due to be refreshed. All right, what do we got? We have big old circle. They fix the scavengers by putting the boxes closer together, so those are viable again. So let's go ahead and do an early scavenger.
battle royale.
But I had to super modify the battery cable terminals to fit the new battery. I was going to remove them and put new terminals on, but I ended up just cutting them in half and reshaping them a little bit, and they were fine. They were good enough. They seemed to clamp on fine, and I've never heard it start so well. Wise man, good morning. Welcome in. Hope all is going well with you this morning.
Hunt down the enemy. Supply box is located. Move to secure.
All right, we heard a parachute a second ago, but I don't know where he was.
One supply box down. 2 remain.
I don't think we need a whatever that is. We should not pick up a Tonto, but we just did. We got a guy in the tent right in front of us. All right, well, his audio is not good at all. He did not even hear us coming behind him, so kind of like that pistol, though. Fast movement speed and seemed to be pretty devastating.
One supply box remaining.
This is a good spot for this thing to show up.
Gas is moving. Contract complete. All supply boxes secured. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Well, that was less than ideal on placement there. Are we ever going to be able to find our gun? No, we're not going to find our gun. So I guess we're stuck with our pistol again. That's all right. It worked good enough last time. Standing in front of a window is probably a bad idea. Is that the same guy? Same guy coming back from Gulag? I don't know where he landed. We saw him flying in. We really should just keep, man, I don't know, submachine gun, 55 bullets, or our pistol with 60. I think we'll keep our pistol. We really need to come up with some money so we can just buy something. The C9's not too bad. We'll go with that. All right, so we don't have a lot of reason to move yet. We're kind of still pretty well centered. We have a buy station right next to us. We do know there were people over here. We just saw this guy parachute. So let's see what his plans are. Pretty much the only reason he would be coming this way is to get to the buy station. He's in that building. I know we shouldn't peek the same window again.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
All right, well, he must have had a little radar going because he knew exactly where we were. We have our loadout. We don't really have a reason to grab that other one, except there is a team on it. He's in that long building, probably moving towards his loadout. Over pursuing will get you every time. We knew that was going to go bad. D-Train, what is going on? Aaron Ellis, call me Pug. Hope everyone's having a good day. How are the games going? The games are going about like you'd expect. I do think they made the parachutes better. I don't think they're perfect, but the couple parachutes we've heard, we've looked up in the sky and actually saw someone. We've tried most of the game modes. We went to Battle Royale quads, ran that as a solo. We did boot camp. They still don't have the flight path of the helicopters in boot camp, but the other game modes seem to have it okay. All right, let's get back in there, see if we can make this work. First time chat, Sith Lord, what's going on? How you doing? All right, so we know we got a guy right on that contract. We've been here before. I would think he's going to camp that thing and wait for us.
UAV overhead.
And we're on a UAV, so that's not a good thing. Are those my footsteps or someone else's? I can't tell.
Hostile UAV in the area.
I think running away is the right thing to do there. All right, we got no ammo. No stuff. There's some ammo. Let's get that on the ground.
New safe zone located. Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
Again, I don't know if we push this or do we just try to stay low profile for a minute.
UAV is online.
Got a UAV. We got a car inbound.
Drop ahead.
So he got a notification that somebody was close, so he's coming back to look for us. I'm thinking.
Enemy UAV is online. Gas is inbound.
I'm not liking our spot, so let's get out of it. Same guy as before. Oh my goodness. Fridge says, tried the Ames 85 last night and was blown away how good it was. You should build an 8 attachment and try it. All right, well, we'll give that a shot real quick. So we had 3 eliminations. We did not do well at all. We ran into the same guy twice, which was kind of weird. Well, I guess it's not weird. It's the same area. All right, let's get a 8 attachment. Whatever. Let's rename this thing because that is not going to work. We're going to call it Ames 85. And where is it? This guy here. I've never built one before, so that's kind of cool. All right, optic. We know we want the Willis 3X on that. Muzzle, the compensator is usually the best. Barrel, the gain twist. Under barrel, the vertical. Magazine, we need. Ooh, we don't have this thing all leveled up. Stock, heavy stock. We don't have everything unlocked, so. All right, let's take this to the firing range. Let's see what it looks like right out of the box. It's mostly stable. I have to give you that. Let's get back in here and look at it one more time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could put one more. Let's put a rear grip on. I guess the assault grip. Commando grip. Assault grip looks best. And we got to customize it a little bit. We got to change out the reticle to shared this guy. And we should probably put a camo on it just to have something. Sure, that looks good. All right, now that we have it built, let's look at the damage profile real quick. So it's 32 for the headshot, 28 for everything else. Fire rate is 750. So if we do, let me get my calculating machine out here really quick. So we do 28 times 750 equals 2100 is how much damage we can put down range. Now, bad thing is damage effective range is 50 meters. Damage beyond range is 50 meters. So this is only good up to about 50 meters. If we look at the XM4 loadout, we get a 30 headshot, 29 for most body shots at 800 rounds per minute. So we were at 2100 on the Ames. We will go 29 times 800 gives us 23,200. So on paper, the XM4 is still better, but if you look at the damage range, it's only 34 meters at 29. So the Ames 85 is better at range. The XM4 is going to be better close up within 50 meters. So there you go. Oh, one more thing to look at here is also the horizontal on the XM4 is a 2.8 2.97 degrees per second. So 2.97 is the important number there. And if we look at the aims, horizontal is at a 7.4. So it's going to have a lot more horizontal recoil than the XM4. So that does mean even though it is better at range, you're probably going to miss some bullets at range because it's going to have that little bit of a horizontal bounce to it that I won't be able to accommodate. Anyway, let's jump back in and play some more. Sith Lord, I think that guy was stream sniping. I don't think so. I think he was in the same area that we went to before. We chased him into the tunnel, and he played it up behind that little pyramid concrete thing and jumped out and destroyed us. And that's right where our loadout was. So when we came back to get that loadout, he was still in the area. That's what I think happened. Streak, good morning. Welcome in. Who else are we missing? I feel like we're missing something. So we talked about the premium audio. It's still in the game, but I don't think anybody uses it. We're going to need coffee. That's what we're going to need. Let me get some coffee while this is launching. We're playing Battle Royale solos again. But again, on that last game, I do think the parachute sounds were better. Again, we were able to hear a parachute, look up in the sky, and see somebody. I don't know if the direction is good because you're still getting those echo things. You know, if you're close to a building, the sound is going to be opposite where it's really coming from, which is kind of strange. Yeah, a lot of things on the loadout don't seem to make sense immediately. Like if you go to this pistol, the pistol looks good, you know, 36 to the head, 30 to the most of the body. But if you look at the range, the damage at effective range, 7.3 meters. So up to 7.3 meters, you get the 30. Beyond 13 meters, it drops to 22. So this is a bit important. These two numbers here are super important. And the other thing is the degrees per second on recoil. Vertical, you can pretty much deal with. Horizontal, you got to get rid of it, at least on longer range weapons. Or, you know, go sniping or something where recoil doesn't matter. All right, we got our fresh cup of coffee. We're going back into Battle Royale solo. It does kind of bum me out that you don't get enough COD points in the Battle Pass to buy the next Battle Pass. I think from the original Warzone, I've always been able to get enough COD points to get the Battle Pass. And that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Somebody at Activision exec said, hey, you know what? We can still give out COD points in the Battle Pass. We just won't give out quite as many. So at the end of the season, everybody has to pony up a few dollars to buy the new Battle Pass. I think that's a bad choice, but obviously it's the choice someone made. I don't think it matters. I mean, I have enough COD points. I've never bought anything in the store. So as long as I keep carrying over COD points, I should be okay for at least a few more seasons. All right, D-Train, I'm excited for the new update. Crossplay with console only for the win. D-Train, apparently that only applies to ranked play. And it only applies, well, I don't know. I don't know how it can actually work because if you're playing ranked and you say, I only want to play with Xbox people because I have an Xbox, how are you going to actually play the other top 250 ranked teams? Because you're not playing everybody. So if you don't play everybody, you're not that guy. I think they'll soon decide, this sucks. Everything about ranked play is a bad idea. All right, we got this guy going for our contract. Actually, he's not going for our contract, so that's good. We do not want that, whatever that is. No way! Oh, goodness. That was bad. Call me Pug. Still disappointed. My cluster strike on the buy didn't take out the prox mines. Yeah, I thought for sure we had that buyback. You dropped a cluster right on the buy station. And then when you ran in after the cluster, there were still 2 prox mines sitting there. So I guess the clusters don't hurt prox mines. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But we had some good games yesterday. Call Me Pug and Kinsey Kills were in some games, and we held our own, mostly. It will not suck for console players like me that can play with just another console in ranked. All right, you guys can go play with yourself. That's cool. Now, I don't really care. I don't play ranked anyway, so it doesn't really affect me. I just think it's like, okay. It's like putting a I'm just not. There's a little bit of lag going on right now. All right, well, that was really bad. We are 103rd. We're going back to boot camp because everything else kind of isn't fun. Yeah, it would be interesting to jump into ranked just to see what happens today. In fact, let's look at that. Let's see if we can go Warzone ranked. Competitive, free deployment, how to play. I don't know. So let's see what happens in ranked. So I'm on PC. If all the Xbox and people turned off their crossplay, there should be no lobbies, I would guess. It should take a really long time to get a PC lobby. DJ says PC hacking is the worst. Wow. I have to say I've been playing PC for about 30 years or so, and I've never hacked in a game. That is not true, actually. I did hack in Microsoft Flight Simulator. You can edit the files to change the weight and balance of the airplanes. So I guess that's kind of thing. Sith Lord, one more solo. Never mind, ranked is fun. Yeah, we're just going to look at ranked on PC to see what happens. Obviously, top 250 is a joke. It's not even going to load. See, they deleted all the hackers, and there is nobody on the top 250. Actually, I think it just locked up. Maybe it's trying to download the top 250. I guess there is no top 250. I don't think you can turn it off yet. Why can't you turn it off? It was part of the update yesterday for skill-based match or Puck Dabusa, any noticeable updates? No, the parachute does seem better. So we're searching for a match. It's not finding one. And I really don't want to play with a squad anyway, so we're not doing that. All right, we're going back into Battle Royale solos again. Go to your settings. Well, I'm on PC, so my settings are going to be different. There's not going to be, there are patch notes, but you have to go to the website to see them. Account and network is where I would think it would be, but I don't really want to click on stuff while I'm streaming. It just shows me my account. Network info probably doesn't help us at all. I don't even know where it would be. But I mean, PC is what it is. So there is no baby monitor for PC. You got to play with everybody that wants to play. All right. But yeah, to me, ranked is just a bad idea all the way around. There's no point to it. It's always been riddled with cheaters. Even if you say we're not going to include PC players, it's still going to be full of cheaters with Cronus and other things. And competition usually brings the worst out in people. So there you go. Dinger, what is going on? You should probably stream this year. Sith Lord. Yeah, Sith Lord, why aren't you streaming? But yeah, the only thing I've noticed is they did make the parachute noise better. I don't know if it's perfect, but it's better. Papa Grizzly says, never show network info on stream, brother. Yeah, I know, but it goes through my router, so you're really not seeing anything. And my PC is always off, and there's nothing on this PC. Even if it got hacked, it doesn't really matter. You just kind of nuke it and start over again. Yeah, I typically don't go in those screens because you never know what information is going to pop up, but I did. Next time you go there, look at network info and see where you connect to. I'd enjoy seeing where all the chatters connect to. Cheaters connect to. Yeah, but I don't know how I can do that without showing my network info. Does it show? I mean, it doesn't show anything here. And I can't drag it to another screen. I'd have to pause the thing, I guess. I'm not going to worry about it. D-Train says, I can deal with Cronus on console. It's the PC wall hacks, aimbots, and easier ability to load hacks in the PC. Okay, yeah. You got a point. You know, you can play in your Nintendo Switch all you want. Then there's no hacking. And we can just turn off crossplay across the board and go back to the old style play campaign by yourself. I don't know. I think there's a lot of bad rap that the PC players get. Yes, there is an element of cheaters, but Activision has the ability to wipe that out if they wished. They could easily hardware ban PCs that have problems, and they choose not to do it. So there's got to be some issue there. Instagrator, not a big deal. Yeah, I just don't know what screens I can click on in there without showing too much information. So anyway, but I guess if if you can't play this game on PC, then obviously we wouldn't be streaming the game, and the game will just go away because there's a lot of people stream Warzone still. I don't know why. It's very frustrating. But yeah, adding the crossplay turn off and on is just a band-aid on a bigger problem. Obviously, we have aftermarket controllers. We have people that have more buttons. We have macros and turbo buttons and Cronus and all kinds of stuff going on. But I don't disagree. There are a few bad apples in there that are constantly cheating, and PC is a problem. But I don't think PC is the only problem. I still feel aim assist is the biggest problem for me. And I think Omni movement's a problem too. You get this guy doing a barrel roll off the side of the building. That's kind of cool. Puck de Busa, seems like they've not fixed Ricochet. Yeah, they kind of said that in the patch notes. They said Ricochet's wrote like a 2-paragraph response, and most of it said, we know there's cheaters, we know there's issues, we're working on it. We're working on detecting them, and we'll continue working on it through Season 2 and into Season 3. So pretty much they said, we know there's problems, but we don't know how to fix it. All right, Battle Royale solos. We're going to go super late, grab a scav, and hope for the best. Hamptons, I feel like most PC players use controller. Yeah, I mean, most PC players used to play mouse and keyboard. But if they want to play Call of Duty, they almost were forced to switch to controller because of the aim assist issue. And very few still play mouse and keyboard that are streaming anyway. And it's just because you're not as competitive. I mean, you can be really good on mouse and keyboard and compete, but it's super hard to be as competitive as a controller player that has free aim for the most part. And I don't mean free aim, I mean pretty much with the aim assist, as long as you get the person in the window and you're moving left and right, you stop aiming and let the system aim for you. So, and that's what a lot of people do that say that it doesn't work, is they're trying too hard to aim. If you just let the things aim for you, it works fine. All right, I don't even know where the ladder is for this thing. Guessing it's on the end of the building. There it is. A little better map knowledge would be good.
Supply box secured. Move to the next one.
Well, we shorted that. I'm guessing we got a guy above us. I feel like we just got shot at as we were coming across that gap.
Enemy SAM turret active. Gas closing in.
All right, well, we made enough noise on different areas that we should be able to... Oh, and it's not even up here. We ran all the way around just to find this box, and it wasn't even up on the roof anyway.
2 supply boxes down. 1 to go.
All right. But yeah, the best thing is just don't play ranked, and then you don't have to worry about all the malarkey going on. Obviously, we still have cheaters, and we're always going to have cheaters.
Contract complete. All supply boxes
It
found.
just is what it is, I think. All right, let's go ahead and get over here. I need a little bit more cash so we can get our secondary. We do have a good jackal, so I don't think we have a problem. I would guess there's going to be someone close to this buy station by now. There has been somebody here already.
Enemy UAV overhead. Loadout drop headed your way.
Stop! Oh my goodness. It like pushes you into a weird position. Alright, so all this is looted. Is the guy still around here? Probably not. Nobody showing up on radar. 3,800 bucks. We need a few more thousand to get our stuff. Guessing the building across the way is probably better for that. $200. All right, let's go get our
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
jackal. We could just go for that loadout. Probably a bad idea.
Gas is
We'll
closing
just
in.
buy it.
Relocating safe zone.
All right, off to the races. Rebel dies a lot. Welcome in. What is going on? I watch a few streamers and they all play PC but use SCUF controllers. Yeah, I mean that seems to be the go-to now is PC with a good controller. I mean, I guess you could stream with a console, but it does mean you're going to have an HDMI splitter and extra equipment. It's just so much easier just to play the game and stream and not worry about it. All right, we're going to hug a tree right here for a second.
Gas is inbound.
Look at the circle. I'm going to have to get over to Old Town, so we might as well go. In fact, I think we need to get this way as quick as possible.
Moving here. JLTV here. Cancel that.
So I think the right thing to do is just grab this car and make that rotation. We're going to take the big bridge. Hope we don't meet our demise here. We got a runner at Firehouse right next to us. We're not going to go back and challenge him. That's what I would do typically, but we're going to try to win. There was also a runner that went to the gas station. Yeah, we're just going to drive through town and see what happens here. So I'm guessing gas isn't a thing anymore in this game. They must want people to drive vehicles more. So over the bridge and a hard right. We don't need the buy station. So we're just going to go hit that tall building at the end of the street. Hang out there for a minute. It's kind of cool though. You can just drive around the whole game now, not worry about gas. Let's see where this thing goes. 7 seconds, we'll have a good idea. Brad, good morning. Dr. Sean, do you okay stream on a single PC? Yes, everything I do is on one PC. We don't have multiple PCs to do things. Good Lord. I'm gonna stop driving there. Got a little portable buy. All right, we got to get it out of this truck. It's starting to hurt my ears. no idea where he's at. We saw him over here for one moment. Hey, buddy, how's your game going, man? Yeah, I don't even know what just happened. I felt like we got way more shots on him than he got on us, but he was moving like a maniac. Bowtie, get a portable UAV on that vehicle. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why kids are so good in this game. Brad, how's the new update? Not a lot of differences. Obviously, oh wow, we have 100 round XM4. Obviously, we just need to keep range. I don't know. From his point of view, he shot for a long time. From my point of view, it was like 2 bullets. Anyway, back to boot camp. That's where we belong. We had 0 kills and 2 deaths. So Ghost Op says Battle Royale solos is easy? I don't think so. All right, boot camp it is. Oops, we don't want to fill our squad. There we go. Yeah, so we knew the guy was up there. He probably knew we were below him. He might have had a portable radar or something. But when he came down that staircase, I hit him at least twice. Then he got behind the railing. I hit him at least twice. Then he jumped right in front of us. We hit him a couple times, and then he went down the stairs. And the whole time, it's just like he's thrashing his controller. And as soon as he gets us in the middle of his screen, he stops his aiming and lets aim assist track us. So while he's sliding and doing all this other stuff. So it's just not a thing you can do with mouse and keyboard. So an inside gunfight, aim assist is going to win 99% of the time. And I don't know any way around that. I mean, obviously, not being in there is the right thing to do. The right thing to do is not play the game. You know, stick to boot camp, stick to easy stuff, enjoy yourself. Don't stress out over it, because going into that battle royale solo, it kind of stresses you out because you know you're going to lose a gunfight. You know the first time you get into an indoor gunfight, it's not going to go well. And it's not that the other players are more skilled or better. It's just that they're playing with an interface that is coddled. I'll use that word, coddled. And I know I could go get my controller out and practice with it and do that also, but I don't want to do that. Young reflexes. No, it's not a reflex issue. It's they're purposely strafing by in front of you, and every time that you're in the middle of their screen, stop aiming. Let the computer aim for you. And that's the whole thing with aim assist is don't fight it. Just let it aim for you. When you get somebody close to middle screen, keep moving and let the system aim for you. That's what it's all about.
Like, this might be my last one. Then I gotta get dressed and shit for school. I mean, not school, work.
All right. A little bit of boot camp. We have no idea where the helicopter is going to come in, so we're just gonna wing it here. We're gonna jump out early. All right, we're just going to slowly roll around this area, see what we can find, open as many boxes as quickly as possible. I don't hear boxes. I'm not sure how I feel about the satchels not making noise, but the boxes do. I mean, it does make you look more. Thought we already looted this building. I guess not. All right, 50-something seconds left.
Contract on you is closed. Squad mates are redeploying. Nice job.
All right. See how this worked out. All the gear went over the side, I guess. I feel like there was somebody above us. There were just some strange noises going on up there. Dinger, my boot camp games are full of 4 stacks now. Yeah, that's kind of the way boot camp has been recently. You're going to run into stacks of 4. It used to be just like a last circle you would find that stack of 4, but now pretty much all the teams you run into are stacked, which is fine. I mean, obviously they need to play it however they need to play it. But there was a time that if we ever went in with a squad, it didn't even have to be a good squad. You would always win boot camp because it was either a bunch of solos or a bunch of bots. But that's not the case anymore. It's kind of the go-to game mode because nobody likes ranked. I mean, there's a couple people in the world that might like to play ranked, but there's probably 250 people. Actually, there's probably 251 people. Stay underwater. Hopefully this guy won't see us. He did see us. That was problematic. You know, I feel them adding the pistol underwater was a great move. You know, it used to be if you didn't have a pistol in your loadout, you were at a huge disadvantage. And by giving everybody a pistol, kind of makes sense. And I guess that's why they put the animation in the game in the helicopter, so that when you first launch, they throw you a pistol. Here you go. Good luck. But it is kind of odd that when you first pick up a weapon, you drop your pistol, and it magically appears somehow when you're in the water. I kind of want to hold these guys. Well, that's not working out well for us, is it? Yeah, we are not doing well with the aim. At least this ground loot version. Let's find a buy station. Yeah, the ground loot version has a little bit, well, I guess all the aim 85s have a little bit too much horizontal recoil. So anything above about 60 meters, you're not going to hit every bullet. All right, most likely we're going to have a team of 4 sitting right on this buy station. So we're going to do the right thing. Hold on to that for a minute. Now we're just getting greedy. All right. So I guess we need to get up top, get some angles on something.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Can't seem to get enough angles on people.
No more fighting in the gulag.
So we have a team of 4 behind us.
There's an increased payout for this job. Be sure to collect.
They are running stacked too. They are right on top of each other. So we're going to do the right thing and let them have that side of the map.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
The vehicle might have been a better option right there. But I think we're going to take this. We're going to take this car. No, we're not going to take the car. I do like that there is not going to be a buy station in this last circle. So there's still 6 teams, 5 others beside us. We know we have the team of 4. Five teams, 6 people. So it's, I guess that team of 4 is now a problem. Oh. I'm surprised there's not somebody behind us. We have no idea if there's somebody behind us, actually. There is someone else over there. All right, so those teams are shooting at each other. Got the guy on the rocks shooting at someone else. We're going to get this on the ground.
Get to the new safe zone.
We're going to back away from where they saw us. We need them to find each other first. Shooting dude in the sack was wrong. Yeah, dude needed that though. All right, we're going to... One guy. We're going to make it look like we're over here.
Got gas moving in.
The sign is in. I think we're going to hold right here and wait for next circle. Unless we hear him. We hear him. I feel like he's in that building. He is.
Finish your mission. Take them down.
He's going to have to jump out of the building any moment.
New safe zone.
3, 2, 1. Here he goes. Did he jump? Is he just trying to gas play it? I think he is. He's trying. He was going to try to gas play that. He had his Omni movement down, that's for sure. Dingers. Walk by faith. What is going on? Brad says, I read the XM4 and Jackal SMG both took big hits. Yeah, they both did take big hits, but they're still better than anything else, I think. We tried the Model L. We've tried the GPR. And we tried the Ames 85. And none of those seems to be as good as the XM4. So I think we're okay. Bella, good morning. Grant, good morning. Call me Pug. What's up? Castle Rock, good morning. All right, what did we end up with? We had 10 operator kills, first place. We'll take that. And see, that's a lot more fun than getting destroyed in Battle Royale solos. And I would like to think that Battle Royale solos is so hard because so many people are cheating, but I don't think that's the case. I just think we're not that good. All right, I'm going to grab some coffee. I'll be right back. We're launching again into boot camp. All right. CDMX clutched it. Awesome job. Yeah, you know, the guy was up in that building. He had the height advantage. All we could really do is hang out underneath that rock, waiting for gas to close. And he did make a pretty good play. I mean, he threw that stun grenade, didn't hit us, but he used that moment to drop down. And I didn't notice he dropped down. I thought he was still up there just hanging out in the gas, but he was on the ground making a move towards us. So luckily we were able to switch over to the Jackal and caught him on a slide. Speed Freak says the AK-74 is next best, but I think XM4 is still the best. Yeah, I tried to build an AK-74 and it just didn't feel right. There's something about it that I don't like. The fire rate's a little bit less than the XM4. The damage is slightly better, but it falls in the same category as the GPR. It's like, or not the GPR, but the, what was the other one we just tried? The Ames 85, where the horizontal recoil is just a little bit more than the XM4. And if you do rounds per minute, or rounds per second, I guess it's rounds per minute times damage, it comes out a little bit worse than the XM4 also. So there'll be another round of nerfs for the XM4, I'm sure. And I would think what they're trying to do is get people to use the new guns, to buy new packages in the store. And obviously they can't sell XM4 packages because, well... Alright, so depending on where we come in, we have a most wanted pretty much all the way around the edge. So we're just going to jump as soon as we can and then mark a contract. Because they don't show the flight path anymore. And I'm not sure if that's by design or just because. Actually, we're not going to jump immediately. I almost feel they're not showing the flight path so that people can't plan ahead and have to make a quick decision. Or they're just trying to nerf it just a little bit so the average sweaty person says, maybe we don't want to play this game mode. They could definitely do stuff to make this less desirable for the average player like me. I mean, they could say no loadout weapons at all. You know, just take away buy stations and say, okay, you can run around and pretend you're playing Warzone and hope for the best. Guess we've already been here. We heard somebody. We heard a parachute. But we know that doesn't mean much in this game. Sounds like somebody's behind us. Try to keep our head down a little bit there. 17 seconds, that should just about do it. All right, buy station back over here. I almost think we should just leave this box. All right, off to the races. We're going to take that redeploy, land on top of the building, and then get the drop down on the buy station. I think there's somebody on that building. Team of 4 running around down there. We're going to do this. Wow. Okay, so there was a guy in the staircase we jumped down in. That was pretty awesome. It's still a little bouncy. AK-74. Yeah, the AK-74 is bouncy. They made the XM4 more bouncy. And they said early on when BO6 first came out, it was like, oh look, we're gonna take away a lot of the recoil just to make everything more arcadey. And that's where they came out with that buffer weighted stock on the XM4. And I thought they were going to open up that stock to all weapons, and that would have made a lot more sense. All right, so we have a super sweaty team on that other buy station where we died. So we're gonna do the right thing and go over here.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Good Lord. So no loadouts, which is fine. Everything here is looted already. It's been a little while because all the stuff is back already. We're probably not going to get enough to buy an SMG. Man, that other team just keeps flying back in, don't they? We're going to do the right thing and keep looting over here. We need a munitions box. We need more cash. Still not enough money. We could go back and try these buildings again.
Closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Super close, but not quite there yet. Why didn't you have more money? And there you go. You missed the mini UAV in the room on the bookcase. Yeah, that probably would have been helpful. All right, so we only had 4 kills, 2 deaths. Not too good. We ended up 8th place. We died trying to attack a car when we shouldn't have. I thought we had already cleared everything out, but didn't do it. I wish I knew what changed so much in BR. You, like myself, could get BR wins, and now we have very little shot. It was fun back in the Al Mazrah days. Yeah, it's absolutely true. You know, it used to be prior to this Warzone. Actually, it started in Warzone 3. In Warzone 2, Al Mazrah, I used to get at least one Battle Royale solo win on a stream, at least once every other day or so. We would always end in the top 10. There was never a, you know, you would never end a Battle Royale in the high numbers. And then Warzone 3 came out. They buffed aim assist. They increased movement speed. And I think that really affected my keyboard and mouse play. And then this BO6 thing came out, and it's just rampant with cheaters. Pretty much every time we go into Battle Royale solos, we'll get killed by a level 1 person with a no-scope long shot with a Moore's sniper rifle or something weird like that. I was going to do some clips on that the other day, but I decided it's not worth my time to make Warzone videos because Activision doesn't care, so why should I? All right, boot camp again. Well, we got a win, and then we just got destroyed and got an 8th place. But that was our fault for attacking that guy at the buy station in the car. We didn't clear the whole area. We just jumped up on that wall and started shooting. So that was a bad idea. And we had our SMG out. We should have had our AR so we could have focused in on the driver of the car and not just shooting the car itself. Papa Grizzly, how long do you play for in the mornings? We normally play for 2.5 hours. Currently, we're about an hour and 50 minutes in. So we have another 40 minutes or so. And I try to limit it to 2.5 hours, mostly because I have other stuff in the day I need to get to. And if I stream for too long, it kind of cuts into other activities. And my attention span pretty much wanders after 2.5 hours also. Mr. Guinea, Warzone full of cheaters. I still play. Yeah, I think we all fall in that category. We like the abuse. We'll all just keep playing. All right, so it's good to look around the perimeter. Most wanted, most wanted, most wanted, most wanted. So every side except for Lowtown has a most wanted on it. So we should go ahead and jump. And then we'll mark it after. All right, sniper rifle is probably not what we want. Surely there's stuff in here somewhere. Yeah, there's not a lot going on in here. So let's got a guy running close to us. Or there are our footsteps echoing. I'm not sure which. Kind of need to make some distance towards the gas station. I still feel like there's someone behind us. And they're not going to stay back there very long. Don't know what that sound was. We're most wanted. He's going to know that we're stopped right there. All right. Now we just need a... Really? Okay, so all the loot went under the sidewalk. It's awesome. We needed a buy station, which we're going to get all the way over here. I don't know. I think the C9 is probably better. I think the C9 got a buff. Let's get to that buy station. We got a team of 2 behind us. Sandwich Maker, good morning. Can't even get into a game, consistently crashing. Dude, my furnace TikTok a crap last... Oh, your furnace took a crap, so you're freezing to death. That's not good. Nobody likes freezing. Yeah, we're always worried here in our house. Everything's electric. We have a full house air conditioner slash heat pump, but we don't have a lot of other types of heat sources. And if the electric goes out, obviously we have a problem. I do have a backup generator. Um, and I guess we do have a few of the little oil radiator furnace things. So worst case, we could at least not freeze to death.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
All right, what do we need? We need stuff. SMG would be really good. Oh my goodness, we picked up a Tonto. Got to put that thing back down as quick as we can. This used to be a fun little gun, this SIG, I don't know what it is. 3,900, we are not going to get enough to buy our SMG, I don't think. We're going to keep looking though. We're not going to give up on it quite yet. $5,800, there we go, 6,000.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
All right. So I didn't see anything about the PP919 getting a nerf. I did see the Jackal got a little bit of a nerf, and I don't know what the nerf was. It doesn't feel horrible still. It just, I guess nothing really feels great. So we're going to have 2 buy stations in last circle with a team of 4 sitting on both of them. We should probably do the right thing and get on this building right here. See if we can get some sight lines to that buy station.
Dropping into the area. Losing ground. Moving.
I don't quite have a sight line there. Boy, that looks like a person sitting there, but it's not. Guess we're on the dead side of the thing, the circle. Everyone must know something we don't. Could go for that tower. We could wait to see where the circle goes.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
All right, well, got to have more stuff. We can't just sit here. Now the big thing is, where does the circle go? So it's coming to our side. Let's go ahead. I think we want the tower. I don't know how to get on the tower. This seems like a bad idea.
Enemy soldier.
Well, let me see. Let's see local Marco il est là. Ah, ici.
Marco aussi, là, qu'il est.
Oh, quand même porter l'échelle là, ça.
So I guess you can't shoot people in the thing.
Oui.
Ah, bah ça va essayer de descendre, on va pas qu'arriver descendre.
Okay, we believe it. Call me Pug. I'm good. Just watching. Okay, just getting ready for work. $100 just for the dude to show up. So I hope so too. Fixing the furnace. Yeah. Around here, it's hard to get people to show up. I mean, it's not that they're bad people. It's just things come up apparently. All right, so we got third place. We were getting pushed by a team below, and I'm not sure how they both got shots on me, but we shouldn't have been peeking that hard. Unfortunately, they had the buy station right there, so they could keep buying their teammates back. At least you can spectate those that killed you now. Dingers. I didn't notice that. We're going to look at it next game. See if you can spectate. Oh, my goodness. Does the recents thing work? If you look at recent parties, I don't even know where it is. Social, recent, played with. No, so recent doesn't work. So you still can't look up people. At least you can't inside boot camp. So maybe they don't count boot camp. You had no plates on, Aaron Ellis. Yeah, you're right. I was overconfident shooting at the guy that jumped off, and should have played it up. Should have just held back. They would have had to figure out what to do. I don't really know any other way, but I think it would be easier up close on a smaller screen. Yeah, I don't think playing with a console on a big screen TV is that good. I think most people that are really good at the game have high refresh monitors, up close. But maybe that's PC players with controller. I don't know. I don't know of anybody that really runs with a console not in your living room. I mean, a console is more of a living room device, not a desktop appliance. I know if I had a console, it would definitely be in the living room.
Friday.
All right. Hampton says, I suck either way, just saying how I play. Yeah, I agree. I am not good at this game either. We are on the struggle bus. All right, so we have most wanteds all around the south side, nothing on the north side. We do have something in military, so depending on where the chopper is, we can drop immediately or not. I do think this makes the contracts less contested because you don't have as many people that can mark them right away.
Bounty on your head. Eliminate hostiles and secure supply caches to get rid of it.
What's different about that one? I guess they're the same. They look the same-ish. Well, a whole bunch of nothing in that building.
Precision airstrike standing by.
Luckily, we have a redeploy balloon. We can jump on here in a minute to make some angles into circle. So I have a minute 20.
An enemy squad is hunting you. Stay sharp.
Of course, we're being hunted. That's awesome. Wouldn't have it any other way. Still a minute. 40-something seconds. Got that squad behind us. One more second. Get this thing out in the open.
Contract on you is closed. Squad mates are redeployed.
We have a kill streak, so there's not a lot of reason to grab this thing. And all the gear is going to disappear anyway. All right, we got to get all the way to Lowtown. Particularly over here somewhere. So remember when they put Superstore in this map and they said, oh, look, we have some nostalgia stuff. That Superstore thing lasted for what, like 3 weeks, and they pulled it back out? I don't know if they were just whetting everyone's appetite for Verdansk or what the purpose of that was, but I don't know why they didn't leave it in the game. Or they finally decided that it really wasn't that popular of a spot anyway. All right, we got everything we kind of need. We're still hunted, but not serious. We should probably go ahead and cross over this bridge so we don't have to do that when the circle closes. There's a little zip line here if I remember correctly. Really? You can't grab the zip line? There we go. All right. We're still not serious on hunted. It's only one thing. Another radar would be good, but I don't see one. All right, let's push this hill. Hope for the best. Thought we heard something.
The enemy lost track of you. Good work down there.
Oh, what do you know? The parachute is actually in the right direction. We need a buy station. That's what we really need. I don't know what we've been doing this whole time.
Got a buy station here.
We have all this cash and no guns. you can pretty much tell the bots in the game. You know, you shoot on them once and they'll back up and say, "Hey, shoot me again." I thought I saw something up that hill.
Safe zone relocated.
All right, let's go back to where we were up that hill. I guess we're gonna do it this way.
There's an increased payout for this job. Be sure to collect.
Where are the footsteps? We heard footsteps. All right. What is that? Shrouded. We don't have shrouded. Bunch of nothing around us right now. We do hear some gunfire over there.
Inbound.
Again, not more bots. I feel like they spawn the bots in close to you if you don't have any activity for a little while. It's like, here, you need some activities.
Moving here. Scratch that.
There was a player on that hill. I didn't think it was at first. All right, well, let's go get his loot so we don't have to use our munitions box. Thought we heard a person. We did, it's you.
Relocating safe zone. Gulag closed until further notice.
We're gonna get up on this hill really quick. Try to keep eyes on people coming up this way.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
I guess that's nothing. Can't sit there.
Losing ground. Moving.
No idea where that guy went, so we're gonna do the right thing and run away.
You've made it to the top 5.
I get destroyed on this roof often. All right, so we have 4 teams, 5 players. Airstrike him. Yeah, as soon as we see a squad of 4, we're saving that airstrike for them. I don't want to use it early. I feel like everyone is back this way. Still got people at the train track. Going to come over this hill in a moment. One team, 2 players.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Closing in.
Well, that was pretty bad.
Gas is closing in. Enter the new safe zone. The enemy never stood a chance.
All right, we were able to work that out. That was a pretty hectic team of 2 there at the end. I'm sure they weren't really happy about it. But somehow we got them. Yeah, we got lucky jumping off that roof, and we got the guy flying down off the thing. You forgot to shield up. Oh, I think I played it up. I'm pretty sure I did. Sandwich Maker, what is up? Trinidad, good game. Bella, thank you for that. All right, we had 10 operator kills. 10 kills, first place. We'll take that. We'll take that any day of the week. Pete, good morning. Welcome in. Cliffy, great play. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a lot of things I could do. I was going to hold that roof as long as I could, but as soon as they smoked it, I figured, well, that's a good time to get off the roof and reposition. And luckily, they weren't running together. We had the one guy kind of flanking off on our left side and the guy still up in that building. So anytime you can get them separated like that, you have a pretty good shot at it. Untearful, what is up? Welcome in. Selbor, good morning. And Dabby, GG, what's up? All right, I think we have time for one more. Let's get in there and do it again. Dabby, when can we play again? Normally Saturday mornings we open up the lobby and we just play viewer quad. So whoever wants to play can jump in and play. But every Saturday morning we do that. Yeah, I felt like there was a lot of waiting in that game. We got that high ground. There weren't a lot of targets. Then a couple bots showed up, But I think there was enough activity there that kept my interest most of the time. I felt like we should have been able to stop that team early on. When we saw them up on the hilltop, I put some shots on one of them. Then I dropped a kill streak. And that's when they split up. We had the sniper running around to our left, and the other guy was trying to stay right up the middle. I think if they would have played closer together, they would have been better. Dabby, I wish nukes were in the game still. Yeah, I don't know anything about the nukes. I mean, I've been in some games that people were going for nukes, and I don't think I've ever had a game win with somebody having a successful nuke. So I don't know anything about it. I mean, I don't think it's very realistic to expect that you're going to win 5 games in a row. I think if you are, you're probably cheating. And the other option was 30 wins, and I don't think that's realistic in the state of this game currently. I know some people do it. I know they play at like 3 o'clock in the morning, so they get some good, easy lobbies. Peter Goodings, good morning. Hi from UK. How many wins today? I think on the big map we don't have any wins. We don't even have a good placement. The big map is kind of screwed up. We're just kind of stuck in boot camp. All right. If we come over power, we have some most wanteds. So let's get out of the plane or chopper or whatever it is. We have at least 2 or 3 wins in boot camp, but nothing. We can't even get a good placement on the big map.
Somebody at the building already.
Eliminate hostiles and secure supply caches to get rid of it.
How's your game going, man? Wow, okay, I believe it. Wow, that was not good. Debbie, I was on a 4 streak earlier. I have like 380 wins right now. Yeah, I don't play with people that are that cracked. I don't know of anybody that really plays Battle Royale solo that gets a lot of wins. So, I mean, I guess if you play with a good squad, you can pretty much get wins pretty often. But solos is a different thing altogether. But ever since Modern Warfare 3 came out, our win count went from 1 or 2 a week to 0. I mean, just like that. So something happened to the game that made it unplayable for the most part. All right, we got people over here. That's probably not what we want to jump into with no weapons. So let's extend a little bit. But either they made aim assist so strong that I have no shot at the game, or something else is different that makes it unplayable. So we just kind of hack around and do the best we can. Play boot camp because it's fun. Is it our favorite game mode? No, absolutely not. But it's something that at least we can compete with. All right, well, we don't have a contract. There is a most wanted close by, or a bounty, but I don't know that that's going to help us at all. Not a fan of the PPSH, yeah, the PPSH, I guess it is. The PPSH 41, not a fan at all. The fire rate's super fast. It reminds me a lot of the Fennec. Ooh, the game just got super laggy. Doesn't look like it's our internet connection. Got somebody running around super close. All right, 6,500 bucks. Let's go get our primary.
Enemy UAV is online.
Yeah, pretty much. I know what my skill level is in this game, and anybody that is drastically above that, there's something wrong. I mean, it's just not. It's not the way a game should be. It's like I don't know how you can go from being fairly good at the game to not even be able to play the game. All right, let's hit the gas station really quick. Cod Curse. My name is Nightwalker with special letters. I don't know what that means. With special letters. You mean like special letters? What are special letters? Like a misspelled name? Where you use like zeros for O's and stuff like that? Yeah, that's pretty special, alright. Alright, well we're not going to get our thing. We need about $1,000 bucks. There's one more box here, maybe. Okay.
Enemy soldier incoming.
This guy might have money. Guess it ain't gonna matter. We don't have time. Did I just say ain't? Man. Bad upbringing there. I'm still looking for enough cash to buy our SMG in case we get another shot at it. There's a buy station straight in front of us.
New safe zone located.
All right, this is our
Got an
chance.
extra valuable opportunity here. Don't miss your shot.
Got people at the buy station between us and the station.
Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover.
You just sort out where these people are. I'm gonna run back here, see if he had any money coming into the buy station. He must have had something. Guess not. All right, let's get away from that thing. That's a magnet for problems. We have our self-revive. Not sure who was just shooting at us. Make their escape a little more difficult, maybe. Blast traps. Blast traps sound like a good idea, but I don't think we very rarely had them do anything useful. All right, we got a team of 2 in the little building past the round dome. Retreat. Since there's 2 in there, we'll rotate around. It's time to start thinking about having an ammo crate for the last circle. Where are you? Don't know where they went, so do the right thing and run away.
No more fighting in the gulag. Contract's worth more than usual, so get it done, soldier.
Going straight to the roof. See if we can hop along the building tops to get to where we need to be. There's the munitions box we needed, but let's go ahead and throw that radar down before we do.
You're in the top 10. Keep knocking them down. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV is online.
Where'd our two boys go? Guessing that's them over there.
Moving.
Don't know where's that. All right, these two are going to have problems in a second, I think. I have no idea where they're at.
Got an extra valuable opportunity here. Don't be short.
I really thought it was the guy with the bad microphone that we were shooting at, but I guess not. So we have 3 teams, 6 people. Man, I'm glad he turned his mic off. Maybe he died.
Stuff that gas on his ass. He in that gas. He in
I don't know about that. I don't know. That was like crazy. Grammar isn't important anymore, DP. Don't sweat it. Yeah, I think grammar's still important. There's a lot of times in life that if you don't have good grammar, you're just not living right. Like when you're talking to your mom, you should probably have good grammar. All right, so is there a way to see how many kills this team had? I don't think so. They were way too good to be running as a squad in boot camp, though. Yeah, so you don't get to see. I mean, I can see my own scoreboard, but you can't see the scoreboard of the people that won the game. That's kind of weird. How are you going to know if you need to do anything about it? I don't know. All right, well, that's going to do it. Untearful, lock in. That 9-year-old going to get you. Dinger, he did. He destroyed us. I think that's going to do it for the day. We've been streaming for over 2.5 hours, which is about my limit. We're going to go ahead and see who we can raid on Twitch. Let's see who we got here. Somebody that's we're following. Actually, just don't do who we're following. Let's just say same category and smaller size. So let's get somebody smaller. That's kind of somebody to watch. There's somebody who just got second place. I don't know who that is. So let's go ahead and raid this person. Nethy. Don't know anything about Nethy, but he just got a second place and looks like it's working on page 3 of his battle pass, so he's doing pretty good. All right, you guys enjoy Nethy over on YouTube. We don't really have any place to send you guys, so have a great day.